items this afternoon. And what that looks like is I'll be able to show you as soon as it loads. What it looks like is this. I moved everything off of the ship and I've actually stuck it in the station. So this is all the crap that we brought back. The problem is that my welding tool ran out of batteries. So I can't actually repair any of it right now. So I don't know. That's about it. Uh, I think I'm probably just going to leave it on station though, because we do have $100,000 right now. And I'm going to buy a couple things and just go out and start salvaging again. Will we still have a functional permit? I'm pretty sure that it's fine to leave it there. I'm not positive, but I don't think it like despawns when we leave the station. So things that we need. We need a Bingham 12 EVA helmet. Done. We also need a battery for our Weber laser torch. Done. And then I also need a CO2 filter for my EVA suit. Done. I may also need an O2 bottle. I'm not actually sure how full mine is right now. We'll go and take a look. It looks like it's fine. It's still got 15,000 kilopascals of oxygen. I think that's going to be okay. So if we head back onto our ship, I'm pretty sure I moved my zone. I did. Okay. So somewhere in this mess is my new EVA helmet. Good luck to me. Such a bad organizational system. Maybe I should start moving some of this out. Like, if I'm sure that things don't despawn on the station, then I guess I can just, like, stack motherboards up over here. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure I can just litter. And people won't get mad. I have to find my stuff that I bought. Because I'm not seeing it currently, and I think it's because I have too much crap piled onto the floor. Grab these motors. It's not in my inventory or something, is it? No, it's not my inventory. We are going to need to track those down. Otherwise, we may have a problem. Because I did spend like $20,000 just now. And I would really prefer to not lose all the nice stuff that I bought. It's not the coveralls. It might be in this pile. That pile is just very large. Scrap aluminum. Motor. Do I need to eat right now? I do not need to eat right now. Should also drop these motors. The other thing that we need to get while we're out salvaging ships is we need to keep an eye out for steel. Because I need steel to repair a bunch of the components that I got that are fully damaged. Getting increasingly concerned that I don't see the stuff that I bought. But I'm going to say that it's okay. And I'm not going to panic. Because even if I do need to rebuy $20,000 worth of stuff, I can. It's not like at the kiosk or anything. It'll be tidier in here when we can actually repair everything. But to do that, I need that Weber Lance battery. And I don't currently have one. Motor, motherboard. It's not here. That's a problem for me. Where did it go? It should be on one of these tiles. Did I not actually hit purchase? I hit purchase. All my money's gone. Is it in this giant pile of stuff? No, my CO2 filter's slotted. Wait a minute. No. How did it put the filter in? But the other stuff that I bought is just missing. I'm so confused. Well, let's get the floor cleaned up. And then once the floor is cleaned up, then we'll rebuy it. Maybe the issue is it didn't have any space to put it on the floor. And if it's somewhere else in this giant pile of garbage, we can find it later and we can sell it. It's not like we lost money. I don't need my shoes either. You can see why I wanted to do a bunch of this off stream. It's very messy. Let's clear all this crap out. This pressure helmet. Pressure suit I don't need, but pressure helmet I am going to need, because I still need that to breathe, unfortunately. You're not like anywhere else, are you? Floor, heater, floor. Transponder, floor, battery, floor. No, it's just gone. It's gone into the ether. Sad. Drop all you. Alright, let's go try this again. I need trade a Bingham 12 EVA helmet. They're out. Oh, God. What have you done? Are they going to have another Weber battery? Like, I can live without the helmet. I would love to have the helmet, but I can live without it. If I don't have another... Okay, I can get another battery. Except... So we're going to be living without a helmet again. Here's the battery. So the battery now correctly exists. You need to be charged. So we're going to grab you. I installed the Weber battery charger over here. So we actually have a place to charge it on the ship. Although it actually comes charged. I don't need to do that. I can just open you up. I can put you in here. So we now have a functioning laser torch. We're going to grab our toolbox. And we are going to replace... Oh, it's in my hand. It was in my hand the whole time. That's fine. Having a second one is not the end of the world. Give me inventory on you. I don't need... No, I do need a work light. Definitely keep your work light. What you don't need is a friction stir welder, and what you don't need is a soldering iron, because the laser torch does both of those. I do think you need to hold on to the hacksaw, though. So that's going to be our toolbox. Our backpack is fine for now, although I guess I don't need the pressure suit. God, I can't believe it was in my hand the whole time. That means that the EVA helmet definitely exists somewhere. And I just don't know where it is. Is it, like, did it go into my backpack? Is it in my inventory somehow? No. Well, we're going to cut our losses on it, and we're going to hope that it's restocked. The other thing that I did while I was working on this is I opened all these doors, so I didn't have to worry about my own atmosphere. I was basically stealing oxygen for free from the station. But I do want to top up on my battery before we leave. And I want to top up on my RCS. And then we're going to come back through here. Close this airlock. Close this airlock. and then close our door. And we now have an airtight ship, and we can get back into the asteroid field. So let's do that. Up on here. Let's go look for some promising wrecks. We have a pretty good cluster over here. There's like 5 of them. So that looks kind of fun. Let's head over there. Get in touch with OKLG. I would like to undock. Clear the clamps. Clear our quests. We'll deal with those in a little bit. Push back from station. No, wrong. You wanted to stay on the nav station. Oh, and also move webcam. We need to be up here for Ostranauts. Right. Let's set a heading over to this thing. Adjust bearing to hit 0. Kill our relative velocity. I really gotta fix those thrusters. I hate how the ship like shudders every time I turn the power on. Alright, crank it to max, giving as much thrust as you can before you black out. We'll say that's probably good. And then take throttle down to like half. And get me up to 400. We'll be there in 2 minutes, so I want to get back onto this terminal at 2046. And in the meantime, I think I would really like my suit to be the most repaired thing on me. So let's work on that. The better our suit functions, the better we function. We'll cancel that. Get back on the nav station. We arrive in 40 seconds. Once we get to 30, I'll turn down to 300 VRL. Burn back to 300. Burn back to 200. Adjust your relative velocity because it's not quite right. Adjust your rotation because it's not quite right. Turn down to 100 and then we'll open comms. Hail ship. It's going to be a derelict. Go ahead and just initiate docking procedure. Dock. Once we get to 15, we'll go ahead and burn back to about 50. And then once we get to 15 ETA again, we'll go ahead and burn back to like 20. And then we'll look to initiate clamp. Got that lined up decent. You can go a little faster. Just waiting for green. There it is. This is a small. There is not going to be a lot going on. A meaty smell lingers. Concerning. Let's put our hat on. Take a peek at what we got in here. Right, I need to turn my lamp on. And then I need to probably put it in my hand, and I'll just drop my toolbox like here. So, a bunch of trash, a bunch of disposable batteries, broken door. There's another toolbox in there, a bunch of crates, but let's take this door apart. So that we can access the rest of this ship. While we do, this O2 can is like 60% full. Could probably grab that. It's decent money. Come reset our atmosphere. This is why I wish I had the EVA helmet, because we would not need to do that if I could find where my Bingham EVA helmet went. But unfortunately, it has gone AWOL, and we will probably never see it again. Unless, maybe it got forced to the exterior of my ship somehow. I don't know. Maybe we go on a spacewalk after this and we go poke around for it. What happened in here? That's just really small. Chunky blood, bottle, motor, pump, heater, walls. 11% N2 can, that's not worth. 56% probably not worth. What's in this crate, though? Crate has a textbook on mechanical engineering. That's actually worth some money. It has a plastic toolbox, drink pouch, scrap carbon fiber. We might need that for repairs. Pain relief pills. Probably don't need that. What's in this toolbox inventory? Nothing. What's in this toolbox inventory? Scrap aluminum. Might need that for repairs. Spare jumper cables. I'm not really seeing anything in this ship worth taking. Like anywhere. Although there's a bin on the outside. Maybe you go check that bin. I can't get to it. It's actually... It's not airtight, but there's no walls missing. Okay. Well, then take this toolbox. I guess we'll just go back inside. So, do I see anything on the outside of my ship? Thruster, cooler, no. Thruster. I don't see anything resembling an EVA helmet out here. So that's unfortunate. But this ship, by and large, kind of seems like a wash. Let's set course for this one. Dock info, quest clearance, undock, unclamp, push back. Thank you, autosave. Just push out of the way, kill your lateral velocity, set your bearing. This one should not take much time to get to at all, but I also think I'm not going to bring myself up to speed, really. We'll go to like 100, 2 minutes, 6 seconds to collision. That will be at 2057, so at 2056 we need to get back on the computer. Let's continue working on our EVA suit. Oh, I forgot to pick a battery up for it. I left that. I have a battery. It's back in the station. I just forgot to put it on. Right, 2056. Get back on the nav station. 1 minute to arrival. We can go ahead and hail shortly. We don't actually need to burn any of our speed down because we're already not going very quickly. Go ahead and hail you. Docking. Wait until ETA gets down to like 15. Burn down to 50. Wait until ETA is at 10, and then we'll burn down to like... Oh, you guys can't see ETA with my webcam. There's no good place for a webcam on Ostranauts, apparently. I'll find another place for it shortly. Like, as soon as I clamp, I'll find a different place for it. I didn't realize that was getting hidden from the overlay. Clamp it. This is a D0E medium ship. What about, like, here? Is this a crazy place to put a webcam if you're a streamer? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so this is a D0E medium. What are we gonna have in this thing? Put the helmet on. Maybe put down your carbon fiber and your aluminum scrap, because you don't really need it. It's got someone on it. So that's the first problem. It has a dead body on it. Who are you? You are a K-Leg permanent resident pirate. You have an EVA suit and a bat? You know? I don't think we're going to be staying on this one. I think I'll just be leaving now. I'm not ready for all that. Even with my knuckle duster, I don't think I'm ready for that smoke specifically. I would like to request clearance and undock, please. And I will be leaving. Not interested in that smoke in the slightest. Moving on to our next ship. Kill our lateral velocity. This one is also not that far. I'll go up to like I'll go up to like 200. We're there in a minute 35. Sure, I can do 30 seconds of EVA suit repair. We need to get back on this terminal at 20:59:30. But you can see how nice this thing is looking now that we've almost patched it up. We're getting there. Also, I'm pretty sure that guy's EVA suit was black, which means, like, the police in the game wear the black EVA suits. Cancel your task. Cancel your task. Get on your nav station. Which means that that pirate likely stole it from a police officer after killing him. As soon as we get to 30 seconds, I'm going to cut to 150 meters per second. Then we'll go ahead and hail. Go ahead and request on dock. Show me docking overlay. Get to 15. I'll cut down to 50 meters. For a small ship, that last ship did not look that small. It just had a pirate infestation, unfortunately. Stay on target here. Cut back to 20. Get ready to clamp. Clamps engaged. This is a Luna Max, so this should be a very big ship. Initial appearance suggests that, yeah, there's quite a bit going on here. Okay. We may have something interesting to do here. We'll see. Let's get our light out. We'll just leave this here. We have, that's my toolbox, empty canister, a bunch of bins. T-shirt, spare screen, not super interested. Pocket knife, hacksaw, crowbar, kind of have that already. Trash, definitely not interested. Electronic parts, aluminum, trash, broken seat, mechanical parts, ammo. There may be a gun on board here somewhere. Spin as scrap cloth and anti-gravu sign. I believe that's very expensive. So we'll take, not very expensive, but I believe it's worth a decent amount of money. So we'll take that. Steel we need for repairs. We definitely take that. This is an intake with a spare can. Oh no, it's a Hydra. These things are very pricey. And I will be uninstalling you. This is damaged, and it is worth $4. So we will be taking this, and we will be fixing this thing up. This is a very high-end RCS intake regulator. Because you can attach 4 nitrogen cans to it, and so it really increases the throughput at which you can produce the VMAX, or VRL for your ship. So that's great. Yeah, cry about it. We definitely want to take that with us. That's a huge find. And we've got a couple pumps. That O2 can is 7%. That's not going to be worth it. That N2 can is 0.9. That N2 can is 31. Neither of those are going to be worth it. There is some walls that I may actually grab, though. I kind of want to expand our ship a bit. Give it a little bit more living space. Not living space, but like usable space. And grabbing a couple of floors would be very helpful. Is that a second Hydra in the corner? I think the ship may have 2 Hydras. That's a great payday if it's true. I couldn't quite see it out of the corner of my eye, though. We'll have to go and double check. Uninstall you. What is... No, it's missing. There used to be one here, but it's gone. And there's not one over there. So this is the only Hydra that's left. But it's still better than nothing. So let's liberate you. Take a look in here. We have an extra bin, a tactical knife. I wonder if a tactical knife is better than my knuckle duster. It's worth more. So I'm going to say yes, and we'll be taking that instead. Let's check this bin. Toothbrush. Don't need that. Poster, don't need that. These cans, 53, 71. That's maybe worth grabbing. 56. Aluminum trash. We have another bin, and then we have a floor bin. Floor bin has a nav console flight manual. That's not a ton of money. A couple drink pouches. Spaceship engineering textbook. I'll grab another one of those. And then what you got over here? Wait, this is the entry. Yeah, that's the entry. So in this bin, here's the handgun. That is worth money. There is some busted food. I don't think I'll be taking that. I'm not that desperate. And then there are a ton of bins here. Empty. 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 Seeing a theme. Trash. Trencher's mystery meat and surprise sauce with no icon. I don't need floor food right now. Subfloor bin, empty. Subfloor bin, empty. Then there's this shattered platform that appears to have been inside at some point, but is now definitely outside. CO2 can. Wow, this ship used to be much bigger. That's 9 steel. We definitely want that. There's so much stuff that we have back in the ship right now that actually takes steel. And we didn't have any of it previous to this. So good find there. A pair of thrusters, both destroyed. We could fix them, but it's probably not worth it. And that's about it. So really the only thing in here is that hydro. Oh wait, what's that? A pair of ABL core liner and a bin. Never mind. ABL core liner is also pretty good money. Damaged pressure suit. I don't think that's very expensive. A backpack. There might be something in the inventory. Nothing. All right, grab these pair of ABL core liners. Grab the hydro, and that's probably all we're going to take from this ship. But considering we're only taking 3 items out of it... Oh, there's racks here too. We need to check those racks. Considering this is all we're taking out of it, that's actually a pretty good payday. Alright, what was in these racks that we never looked in? Another salvage permit. This one is good until 2078, 1214. That is a long time ago, but you could still sell them. They have a bit of value even if they're expired, so we'll be taking that. There is an O2 bottle. That's a spare for our pressure suit. We'll be grabbing that. And then there's a second rack. Disposable battery and a third O2 bottle. I would really like to take that. I would be willing to drop a drink pouch for it. I wouldn't be willing to drop anything else for it. Also, what is this? It's a shoe. Okay. Give me the hydro. Drag that back on board. Then we'll grab the second core liner, and then we'll grab our toolbox, and we will get out of here, and we'll move on to ship number 3. Battery is doing fine. We have 8 hours charge in that one. Drop you. I shouldn't need to reset my suit CO2. We're not spending a lot of time out of the ship. Did I get this rack? Yeah, I did get that bin. Pick you up. Drag you back in. Drop you here. And then we just need my toolbox. Is there space in there? There is. The hacksaw is supposed to go in there. How did you escape? There we go. Drop that. Helmet off. Nav station use. We are done with that ship. Next is going to be you. Go ahead and show me dock info, request clearance. Do these clamps, push back. Let's match relative velocity. Fix our bearing. good enough. Take me up to like 150 maybe? 1 minute 52. I should get back on this console at 21:17:30. Restore. Oh, not enough space to carry the torch. Duh. I'm gonna have to put some stuff down then. Wait, I can study these? Oh. I didn't know you could study textbooks. That's interesting. I might have to read some of that on my flight back home. Alright, we're gonna kill time until 21:17:30. Gonna use the nav station. Also, I should really turn that back on so that I know if I'm going to collide with something. Like that. Kill this down to 100. Hail ship. Uncontrolled dock. Oh, we're pretty off course here. Let's bring this back into alignment. Okay, I get the idea. I appreciate your service, but I can take it from here. Bring this down to 20. No, we're so far away. Take it back up to like 40. Now you can turn it down a bit. And then we'll clamp from here. Clamp me. This is a D1C medium. Fairly average sized ship. Let's go see what we got. This also used to be a Hydra. It is gone. This is also not a medium ship. This is a very small ship. It has a lot of intact... It has a lot of damage thrusters. Whatever this ship used to be, it was very fast. It had one Hydra RCS, possibly two, and it had 5 thrusters, and it had nothing else. So this was a speedy ship. What I am going to take is these Mobile Space Systems light... Oh, do I have to call them like this? Really? Ugh. But they're wall, right? They are wall. I do want to expand the ship. I should grab it. I should grab them. Because, like, a man cannot live like this forever. Right. Mobile Space Systems Light Framework is what we're grabbing. Should also probably check those in toucans to see if there's anything left in them. $35, $20, $72, $7. That 72 is okay. I just don't think it's necessary. So we'll get some of this wall on board. And then I think this is floor over here as well, so we'll grab some of that. And for now, I think all I want to do is just push the nav station out further, like in front of the ship. to give myself a bit more like cargo bay space. But eventually, I'd also like room on some of the walls for like a battery charger. Because the only place I could fit the battery charger for the Weber was like shoehorned into the side of the airlock. I don't think that's great long term. I think I need better solutions than that. So what kind of floor is this? Mobile Space Systems light framework. Mobile Space System light framework. I kind of want this one that's just like a solid color. Wait, can I hold all this? I can just pick that stuff up. And then what are you? You're like a line? I don't want the one that's like a line. I'll just take the ones that are a solid color. Yeah, those stack. How about that? I guess because they only weigh 5 kilos and the walls weigh 10, but... Alright, so I would say that we've also struck out pretty hard on that ship. But I think we still have one more to go to. It is you. And I guess if we're really desperate, we can hit that one on the way back. Or that one. But we'll see if we can hit big on this last ship here. Otherwise, this has been a very disappointing trip out into the scrapyard. Get our bearing right. Let's kill our relative velocity. Set course for next ship. Take me up to about 150. We're there in a minute 51. I should get back on that nav station at 21:24. EVA suit looking much nicer these days. Adjust our relative velocity, adjust our bearing a bit. That's way too much adjustment on your bearing, bud. Good. Hail it. Show me docking. I'm coming in hot this time. Yeah, we can do that much faster if we need to. This is also going to be a small ship, I think. Nope, Titan Max. Alright, I actually don't think range matters at all. I've never been able to predict it successfully. Titan Maxes are big ships. Oh, Jesus. It's got... 27 cargo pods? Oh, God, we're going to be here forever. Oh, no. I mean, like, good, because we're about to make an insane amount of money, but... Get this door out of here. And let's just go take a look. This is a big freighter. That is mech parts, trash, O2 alarm, door uninstalled. That's an EVA battery. If it has charge, I can actually just put that in my suit right now. It has 9% charge. Good enough for me. Because now I don't need to be holding this. There we go. We're going to need to uninstall this door. And eventually we're going to want to take one of these doors so that we can put it on our ship as well when we expand it, but that time is not yet. We're going to take a look inside this crate's inventory. It has another EVA pack in it. It has an O2 bottle in it. That current O2 bottle is doing just fine, but doesn't hurt to have a couple spares. Pants, t-shirt, cloth, trash. A very nice condition bin with trash. T-shirt orange, really good condition food. Data card. We got to make some decisions about what we're leaving behind. I got to actually go back to the ship and empty my inventory. There's stuff on this ship that I'm going to want to take. So, Weber laser torch battery, I don't need on me. Old busted salvage permit, I don't need on me. I said I don't need it on me. Oh, I can't just place it, I guess. Drop. 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 Don't need the handgun on me. Don't need gravity sign on me. Don't need a backup Bingham battery on me. Don't need either of these floors on me. Don't need a heat stack on me. Or a heat sink on me. New nav message received? What? Who's trying to get in touch with me on the nav? Just a bunch of stuff in binary. Is that the name of the ship I'm on right now? HW88EV? No, I'm docked with HGUO and... Wait. Yeah. Where is H... Show on nav map? Where is this ship? Why is this ship sending me a message? Maybe we should go check that out after this. But for now, I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to my job. Alright, we wanted stuff that was in this bin. Yeah, we wanted a little food. We wanted this data card. I don't know what they do, but I'll grab it. That's a t-shirt. That's nothing. This is a bathroom with an Ossifex pen. Those are also really valuable. Yep. So Ossifex is like... It's a replacement for exercise. It like helps with your bone density. I think you can just take it. But I think I'll be selling it instead because I don't really care about my bone density. Broken nav station. Broken thruster. Air pumps. 1185. That's a good O2 can. It's like a $4,500 O2 can. So you will definitely be coming with me. How's your O2 doing? You're at 96. How's your battery doing? 8.5 hours. No, not control panel. No, not control panel on the battery. Drop the O2 can. Thank you. Over here, another set of 2 pumps, I'd assume. O2 can is 89 and 261. I'll be taking that one as well. Pick you up. Haul you out. And let's press on a little bit further into the main core of this ship. Scrap electronics, trash, a tote? Tote might have some stuff in it. This guy's pants might have some stuff in it. Nope. There is a fusion reactor on board. Broken cooler. It looks like it doesn't have a ton of component parts left. Like, it's got a core pump, a cryo pump, and that's it. It doesn't even have the reactor coils anymore. And it's also fricked as far as condition goes, but we can still take it. Over here, this looks like your intakes. Or what's left of them. Because there aren't a ton. 4% nitrogen, 82%. I don't think I'm actually... I don't think I'm at a point in my life where I even need to grab nitrogen cans. They're some money. But for the purposes of streaming this, I don't think they're worth it. There's faster money that we can make. Like all these cargo pods. They're all very heavily damaged, but they're all specialty pods. Each of those is going to be about 10k. And if we bring all of them back, it's like 270,000. Quick math. Yeah. So this ship is like a, if I take the fusion core as well, probably a $300,000 payday. It will pay half this ship's loan by itself. So let's just continue casing this joint. This appears to be where the ship exploded. Pressure suit, hull patch. I honestly don't need like a fifth O2 bottle. And then just get me through this door so I can see what's on the other side. EVA suit's low on power. That's fine. I have a backup battery. Mech parts, motor, pump. Yeah, don't need any of that. What is this? Oh, this cargo pod got destroyed. Mech parts, steel. Yeah, it's a fully destroyed cargo pod. It's still worth $3 even damaged. All right. Let's start taking this wall apart then. This is going to be our access point for this side of cargo pods. I am going to drain this battery all the way down because I don't have the spare on me. I'll probably want to go grab the spare. How much do you have left? It drains quick. We'll go back and we'll grab the spare. And we'll take this busted cargo pod with us. I may actually repair this thing, but not refurbish it. Or maybe I will. Because if I refurbish these things, they're like 22k. It takes like an unbelievable amount of time to restore one of these things to full. Probably like 3 to 4 in-game days to get all 27 of these back up to full speed. And I don't really want to do that. Like, not even on stream. I just don't want to do that. Also, where'd I put my battery? My backup suit battery. There. It's right there. Cargo pod. Now, the only problem is that this EVA battery actually has even lower of a charge. But it's better than nothing. And I've learned an important lesson about not forgetting your EVA batteries. We may come back to this ship. So that I'm actually prepared to dismantle it. Uninstall you. And we're just going to work our way through them all. My EVA suit battery has died. Let's pop the new one in. All of my engineering skills are now over 10%. I'm going to be able to perform these things slightly faster, but you don't get a major speed boost until they go all the way to 100. So it's not going to make a big difference. Drop it here. Queue up. At least some of these are in basically pristine condition. We will get good money from them. That's a positive. Install you. Get you back on board. Battery's holding up fine, actually. I wonder if the other battery wasn't doing so great because the condition was a lot lower. Like, this battery is basically in pristine condition, and it really doesn't seem to be losing its charge as fast. Pick you up. Next we'll do you. No, it's still gonna die. I think I am going to have to go back to K-Leg and pick up a fresh EVA suit battery. Because I actually think that the suit battery is what's keeping me from not having to cycle my atmosphere so often. So let's just go take care of it. We need to remember that this wreck is here, though. This wreck is money. Track ship, please. This is Iridescent Ox. So set destination to K-Leg. Comms control. Request on dock clearance. Unclamp. Pull it back. Fix your bearing. Fix your lateral velocity. Set course to K-Leg. And we are going to be very slow because we've got a lot of crap on board now. Three minutes. I have 2 minutes to work on my suit. 1600 is when I need to get back into that chair. Or 2216, rather. Finish this last repair action. Sit down in the nav. Okay, legs coming up in 1 minute. Bearing needs to be tweaked slightly. Lateral velocity needs to be tweaked slightly. Try and take this down to 250 if we can handle it, G-forces wise. Then maybe take it down to 200. And I take it down to 150, and then we'll hail. Local channel, K-leg. I'd like to dock, please. Thank you. Request clearance. Dock. Throw the brakes on. Get me down to about 10 seconds. Just let me drift in just like this. Let's go back down to like 10. I'm actually coming in a little spicy. Good enough. All right. And all of our giant trash pile is still here, so that's great news. We need to go immediately to this kiosk for a cargo pod trade. Sell. Sale zone. Oh, wow. These ones that are worn are really not worth as much as I thought. I'll sell you. That seems fine. I may have to repair some of the other ones. Go ahead and pay our docking fees as well, as long as we're here. Check for EVA helmet, because I think inventory should have reset. No, not yet. It doesn't reset until tomorrow. Ugh. Wish I knew where that helmet went. At any rate, if we head over to this battery charger, they actually have a public use battery charger, and that's where I squirreled away my other Bingham B12s. So this one's up to 70, and it's in much better condition. I'm probably going to grab you, and then I'm going to grab you as a backup, and you two are going to sit here and charge. You three are... Well, no, I want the backup. I want the backup. And then I would also like to get rid of this... Binghams don't sell for a ton. I want to get rid of this PDA, because I don't need that. I can't use it. And I want to get rid of that worn salvage permit. It's actually not worth anything, but it was worth a shot. And then I'd like to get rid of these data cards. And then I'd like to get rid of the ossifex. And I think that's it. Should be fine. So, is that everything I need? How's the CO2 filter doing? 100%. O2 bottle. O2 bottle's chilling. Small pouches are chilling. We can put this drink pouch away. This Renbao card I didn't sell for some reason. I don't want it on me. Please purchase a salvage license first. Oh, did I? Oh no, I think I sold my salvage license. That's bad. Well, I guess we're gonna have to buy another one. I must have clicked all instead of one and not like done the drop down menu. That is an unfortunate $5,000 mistake, but it's not the end of the world. So you go here. And then can I trade with you? Yes. So that was the problem. So I want to sell this. Yes. And how's my inventory looking now? Much cleaner. Okay. Anything on my ship about to break, like, urgently? It doesn't look like it, but I think we definitely need to clean some things up when we get back home. I could also drag all this stuff off the ship, I guess, and into my giant garbage pile. It'll just make it a little faster. Take the broken Hydra. Take the cargo pods. Continue to take these broken cargo pods. This ABL core liner can go. This can go. This O2 can go. And this O2 can go. And then I think that's everything. Wait a minute, there's a permit on the floor here. Did I drop my real permit? Did I double buy permits? I don't want to know. Yep. You double bought permits. This is why you should not fly a spacecraft when you're tired. Let's go get rid of this other data card at least. They really don't sell for a lot of money. I don't think I fully understand what their thing is. But this is going to let us be out there for a while. So I think for now that's good. I paid my docking fees. I just want to go directly back to that ship that we were at. Take me directly back to Iridescent Ox. Request my undocking clearance. Unclamp. Pull back. So much faster now without all that weight on us. Bring your bearing around. Wrong. Relative velocity. There, that should be. Oh yeah, I need to crank this throttle down now that the ship actually moves. Let's get up to like 400. Alright, we'll be there in 3 minutes. So at 2:28:30, I need to get back on that console. Finish this current repair operation. Get back on this busted, decrepit nav station. Adjust your lateral velocity. Bearing is actually fine. We're fine being 1 degree off. We can fix that on approach. Crank your throttle to max because you're going to need it. You're going to be coming in hot and spicy on this one. Take me down to 300. Take me down to 200. Take me down to 150. Take me to hail ship. It's you. Uncontrolled dock. Burn back a bit. Nice and easy. Take it down to about 15. I don't want to smash into the thing. Ship is already kind of damaged enough as is. Clamp me. Put your helmet on. Now let's get right back to work. Right where we left off. I'd say we're going to be a quarter of the way done after this rack, but we're not because we still have to take apart the fusion reactor. But at least we won't have to take so many trips back to the ship to be managing our oxygen like this. Pick you up. How's my laser doing on charge? It's used 0.5%. That's lovely. Simply lovely on power usage rating. I love those laser torches. That was a very nice find. And at full condition, too. Uninstall you. Good. Pick you up. Haul you in. I just see something spark in here. That thruster's kind of fricked. I think when we get back to station, we may need to spend a bit of time giving this ship some TLC. Because it is slowly degrading. And we should fix some of the core components up. Otherwise, they're going to become a problem for later. Bring you in. What is lit up over there? I don't know why that's lit up. Is it from my suit? Maybe from my suit. Hard to say. Uninstall you. End of shift is coming up, but we have plenty of money to pay our loan. And honestly, at the end of the next shift, we may do an advance payment on the loan too. Because if I can get out of debt on this ship, it really frees up a lot of money for us, or it lets us sell it completely and just pick up another ship that we're then in debt on, which would also be fun. Start taking apart this side. No, not scrap. No, not scrap. Uninstall. There's not really a difference, but I would rather just uninstall them. Because then we could decide to take them with us, even though we won't. Although, Testudo 44. No, we're using Ryoka B01. Wrong wall type. These are all very, very damaged cargo pods. They're not going to sell for a ton. We might need to polish some of them up. We'll see. Got drop. One of these is destroyed and two of these are destroyed. So we don't have as many as I thought. But there's still a bunch of these removed still. Also, what is that? Packaging? Packaging. Does not have value. Chunky blood. Somebody had a rough time out here. But they don't appear to be here anymore. Drop you. And a shift is coming up. I know I said this last time and I didn't, but I may actually end up repairing these off stream and selling them. This is an astronomical amount of money if we fix all of these up. It basically completes what I would consider the early game for us by finding this one ship. So we'll see. That might be my weekend project while I'm working on some other stuff, is to just have this running in the background. Don't be surprised if we come back on Tuesday and it's like 4 days in the future. And our bank balance says $500,000. It's entirely possible that it could happen. Bring you down here. The only drawback is I think you pay docking fees by the hour. So we're going to end up paying a bunch of money in docking fees instead of being out making money. But we're also making money every hour that we choose to repair one of these things, because of how much extra they're worth. once we actually finish that process. So I actually think the cost benefit is like, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And the other advantage is that it will basically finish our skill grind. Like, we will go to civil engineering 100%. We will go to mechanical engineering 100%. And those will all be done by the process of repairing 24-ish or so cargo crates. So, I think it is probably going to end up being the correct choice. Done. And then just to break up the monotony, after these next two, we'll go ahead and take the fusion reactor apart as well. Drop this. What's that? Trash? Don't need trash. Mech parts. All this stuff we're kind of fine on. We have a bunch back at K-Leg. I don't know if it's enough to repair everything, but it's some. Idowu also wishes that somebody would talk to them. Maybe what the other thing we'll do when we get back to K-Leg is we'll go hang out with our friend the Fixer. What? No, this isn't what I wanted. Uninstall, not control panel. How's our O2 doing? Still 14,000. It's so much oxygen in these suits. Holy cow. CO2 filter still at 100. It really feels like these suits are only limited by battery. There's a toothbrush that came out as well. So speaking of that, battery's still 54. We've used up like 20% of the battery. But we have a spare on us. And man, imagine that we expand the ship out enough that it can actually hold a Bingham battery repair station. You probably could stay on a ship for like days at a time. Your only limiter... No, your limiter would still be the battery. You could stay on a ship for like 8 hours at a time. Otherwise, no. Yeah, this reactor core is actually broken. So we're going to have to do pretty substantial repairs on that thing. But I'm pretty sure it's still worth the grab. And it's a fusion reactor. How could it not be worth money? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 13 to go. Take apart this cryo pump. Then we'll grab the reactor. Grab you. There's nothing on the other side, right? Just like cans that did not look that valuable to grab. I think we were good on that. Alright, uninstall reactor. This one's going to take a little longer. Electrical engineering is now over 10. Yeah, you can see that. Overlay isn't cutting that off. Or not overlay, my face isn't cutting that off. Battery still over 50. You have no food need, no thirst need. We are starting to get a little tired, but we don't need to rest yet. Alright, our reactor core is now in pieces. Let's haul those back. Local authority ship scan detected. Does not matter to me. I am officially licensed. Pick you up. What do I actually need to repair one of these things? Motor, screen, heatsink, motherboard, electronic. Wow, a lot. Maybe we do need to be grabbing more stuff than I thought. Nah, it'll be okay. Like, if we can't finish repairing it, we'll just leave some of it on the station, and we'll know to grab it for next time. But my inventory is already so cluttered. Look at how far this scrolls. we gotta... We gotta be obtaining less. Also, how busted is my airlock? Pretty busted. Yeah, this ship needs a good maintenance once over. Just to make sure, like, core systems are not in danger of falling out from under me. Because you'll notice that I'm not doing anything like grabbing blister kits or floor repair or emergency jumper cables or anything like that. And by and large, it's because I would rather just fix my ship before I run into those issues. But if I ignore fixing my ship, obviously that strategy does not work so well. So I think that's all the parts of the reactor. Is anything else left? Nothing but the floor and a couple mech parts and a couple heat sinks. And a battery in the corner, but it's damaged and I don't really want to put it back together. So let's start uninstalling walls. Take apart these pods. That is 11 mech parts over there, though. And then another 10. No, don't get distracted. They're trying to tempt you with promises of adding random junk to your life. You gotta not fall for it. A lot of blood out in space here. I wonder what happened on this ship. Like, there's no bodies left. Maybe it's that somebody kind of picked over it already. But then why would you not have taken the pods? The pods are all the money. Not many more to go now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. 9, 10. 10 to go. think we need to hack down one more wall here as well. No, you know what? That wall is actually just completely gone. So we'll just go out that way. We don't need to cut down our own wall at all. Pick you up. Haul you down here. God, I love not having to go back to the ship to like empty my helmet. EVA battery is down to 40, but that should be more than enough time to take care of this. Pick you up. Also, a new shift started, so if I wanted to, I probably should. Let's go pay my loan down now. 2,100 bucks, big whoop. Still got 102K in the bank. Now just the side. And then we will get off of this Hulk. We will get back home. And that is probably where I will be done with stream. But I'm going to go make myself a little snack, catch up on my emails, catch up on Discord, see what people have tried to get in touch about while I was streaming. And while that is going on, I think I'm going to be repairing all of these. It'll be a nice little idle AFK task for me to work on while other stuff is going on. When you come back on Tuesday, I will be much more leveled and much wealthier. Yeah, get to that. What's going on, bud? You don't know how to navigate to that. Now can you? No, he still doesn't know how to navigate to that. Cancel, uninstall. No, I don't want you to go around it. I just want you to uninstall it. Yeah, there you go. He figured it out. As far as needs to take care of, we probably need to like brush our teeth when we get back, rest up. We're good on toilet. Shouldn't need to do that. Relaxed is fine. Weight is fine. Pain is fine. Yeah, we're looking good on the Sims front. On the needs front. Drop this. 5 to go. You are able to navigate to that one. Good. Grab you. Last 4. They're starting to get a little hungry all of a sudden. Like, we're sated. We don't need to eat yet, but that bar is definitely creeping up. You can reach that location. Ship scan detected. That's fine. Even more chunky blood out here. These three are pretty beat up. Hey, this one's actually not bad. Not that bad. But it's two friends next to it. Those things are beat to hell. This is going to be a heavy, heavy ship on the way back. I don't know how much these things weigh, but they are not light. Can you not pass that? What's your problem? Are you giving me the red flash of death? There you go. One more after this. You can reach that location. Stop crying about it. I don't know why he's getting so confused by the airlock, but he really just doesn't want to leave it sometimes. And pick up. And let's get out of here. Are there other valuable things on this ship? Yeah, like sort of. Bunch of N2 cans. Maybe a couple pumps. A couple thrusters we could rebuild. But in terms of money per second, you're going to struggle to do better than just grabbing that stuff and getting the hell out. K-Leg is in a really annoying spot. Well, what else can you do? Dock info. Clearance, undock. Unclamp me. Pull back. Now, how the hell do I want to get to K-Leg? I think I want to go like here and then meet it as it orbits around. So that's going to give me a bearing like this. Put me on a bearing of like 40. We're basically going to manual pilot. So get me up to 200. Get me up to 250. Close that. I do not need my helmet on. That can come off. Then, let me navigate a little more precisely now that I can actually see what I'm doing. We're going to hit Tripping Cartoon? I'm not sure. Turn the prox alarm on just in case. I need to come back to this console in 6 minutes. That will be at 59. Restore. That is the prox alarm for the derelict that we are nearby. But I don't think I'm going to hit it. Yeah, we're gonna pass by that with tons of room to spare. Okay. Let's come back to that at 59. 59 on the dot. 56, 57, 58. Oh, we're actually done with our EVA suit. That's huge. We have massively overshot K-Leg. So let's take this down to like 200. Let's fix our bearing again. We could have done a much better job with this. and then send me like here. I actually need to kill all of this relative velocity. Something like that should be pretty good. Take me back up to 200. Power reserve, oh, you can't see it. Power reserve is 40 kilowatt hours. We still have over 50% of our RCS. ETA in 5 minutes. Let's come back to this terminal in 03, and we'll actually start repairing the nav station. Get this thing undamaged so it doesn't look like such a piece of crap. Alright. That takes us to 03. Take a look at where we are. We need to kill basically all of our forward velocity at this point. And then we can get our bearing exactly to 0 now. Because we're far enough out that we should not hit Ganymede. Take our lateral velocity down to 0. Adjust your bearing ever so slightly. Crank your throttle down. You don't need this much throttle. Like, that's what's giving you the problems. There. Go up to 350. Arrival in 1 minute 20. I'm gonna babysit the nav for that. Because I'd rather not overshoot that. Or, like, crash into Ganymede or something. As soon as ETA hits 30, I'm going to start my counter burn. Basically until I get within 5 kilometers. That's the prox alarm for Ganymede. That is not the prox alarm for K-Leg. I want to see ETA start going up here, please. There we go. Yeah, that's a fat ship right now. Local channel, K-Leg. I'd like to dock, please. Requesting docking clearance. Thank you. You can get muted. Wait until we're at 10 seconds again. Drop VRL to 40, drop VRL to 30, drop VRL to 20, drop VRL to 15, clamp it. There we are. Back home to K-Leg. So that's where I'm going to be done. Hope you guys have had a good Friday. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. I'm going to go make myself a little bit of a snack, and I am going to set to work on fixing this absolute apocalypse of a storage zone that K-Leg has been kind enough to let me set up on their station. We will be back possibly over the weekend, unsure. Kind of need to see what my schedule looks like, but if not, we will be back on Tuesday. And we're also going to be looking to get a profession video out over the weekend, either DPS Dragon Hunter or Support Scourge. along with obviously a balance patch review, probably the day after the stream. So if you want to stay informed on when that's going to be happening, I have a Discord, I have stream pings for when I go live. There is a YouTube channel if you are looking for Guild Wars 2 World vs. World information specifically, and I also have a VODs channel if you would like to see what I have been up to on other games or just check out things that I've done in the past. Have a good weekend. Happy Friday. I'll see you guys around later. Have a good one.